Reminding myself of someone who lashed out on me on Facebook in a Facebook group. I was asking a question on a small component that I used to see in keypad phones. So he came out on me and said, well, I wouldn't want to go into details into what he said, but I let him know that in this part of the world, we still use keypad phones and make money out of fixing them. So I really didn't care about his comment. So today, just because of that, I decided to do a video on fixing this little Samsung. It came in for a broken SIM card slot. A broken SIM card slot. I don't know how that was broken, but someone has to fix it. Just like that. So let's get fixing. So first, I had to make sure I have a replacement for this, though it's not an ideal replacement, but it's something close. It's something close, very close to this, though not an exact replacement, but we hope this works. So first, I'm going to use the hot air station to take this off. So let me give it some time to heat up. I just put on the hot air station and I'll be applying heat from the top because the screen is directly underneath it, so I wouldn't be applying heat from the bottom. It's so dangerous to apply heat from here, or I will take off the screen like this and let's try to apply heat from the top. First, I'll apply some flux to the parts. So I'll apply heat from the top, and if that doesn't work, we'll gently look for a good spot from the bottom to apply the heat while taking care of the screen. Let me bump up the temperature. Should be moving by now, but no. So I'm trying to see if I can apply this heat from the bottom first. Let me apply some solder onto the parts. That might reduce the melting temperature of the solder. This time around, we'll be applying heat from the bottom. From the bottom, but it's so tricky. Why not desolder the screen? Okay, I will desolder the screen. We'll have to solder back the screen later. That's safer that way. It's very safe that way. We don't want to fix one thing and then cause damage to the other. and I'll quickly apply some flux so that I'll prepare the parts. I'll quickly prepare the parts so that the screen will be soldered on properly later. Okay. Look at how those parts are nice and shiny. They are ready for the screen. So now we have a good option of desoldering the SIM card slot from the bottom. We are going to apply heat from the bottom. So I'm going to put it on the edge of my desk. So maybe I'll go off camera, maybe for a while, and I'll be applying heat from the bottom. Since we don't have to deal with the screen anymore, I'll be applying heat from the bottom. I'm putting this on the edge of my desk. This has to come off by any means. It's almost out. We are lucky with this because there are no other components on the other side, else we'll destroy them in the process. So we are almost there, and the bad guy is out. The bad guy is out. And that is what the parts look like. The parts look like this. Let me put the bad guy to the side, and then the other side, you see, the parts of the screen are still in place, just like new. Even after applying the heat, it had no effect on it. So we are progressing. I will still apply some flux so that I'll prepare the parts. Oh, sorry, I have to pick my mother's call. It is past 7 p.m. 7:15, and I just found our famous SIM card slot. I had the same phone in my scrap box. I found the same small Samsung phone in my scrap box, so I'll be taking it out here. That is it. I've managed to get the camera to the edge of the desk. So, and I've taken out the screen too. So already we have a good lead. I've applied some flux so that it will help with the flow of the solder under this. So I'm heating from the bottom. This is a perfect replacement for the other SIM card slot. It's a perfect replacement. I don't care how much heat this absorbs, because I really don't know the state of the phone. Oh, it's almost out, and it's out. Okay. So I've got a perfect match for the replacement, and I managed to get it to the edge of the desk, and I'll be hitting from the bottom too. That way it's safe. This one is the perfect one. Already I prepared the parts by applying some solder on it. I applied low melt solder to lower the temperature of the unleaded solder on the board. I learned that trick from Alex from OMAR-Fix. He is an amazing technician, and most of the skills or most of the tricks that I use, I learned from him. So you can look him up. OMAR-Fix. So quickly I'm going to place this on our parts carefully, and once more I'll hit from the bottom. I don't know how long that's going to take. Like I said, I learned most of these tricks, like hitting from the other side and not damaging the plastic from the other side, from Alex, and I'm very happy for that. It works so much for me. So that is liquefying. I'll gently press on that. Wow, that's enough. Press for a few seconds until the solder hardens, and then you can let go. Now we're going to go over these parts once more because they are not well soldered yet, so I'll use the soldering iron to go over them once again. I forgot to switch on that soldering iron. While it's getting hot, I will apply some flux to it, to the parts. That's not enough. We can't have enough of this because it really helps the solder to take a good shape. So let's go over the pins. Just like that, nice and shiny. Let me turn to the other side. Apply solder. It's not having a good shape. I'll insist on them until I get the good results. Voila. Nice and good. I'll clean up some alcohol. Apply some alcohol on my brush and I'll clean up real quick. There's no harm cleaning the whole bar. The most reliable. You get that luxury sometime in the future. I hope so. The body is nice and clean, and the SIM card slot is solid, very strong on the pins. So it's time to resolder the screen. I almost forgot we took the screen out. It's time to bring it back. We got interrupted there by a customer, so I took out time to fix out the pins, the stubborn pins. Let me say that. The stubborn pins, I took out time to do it off camera. So I'm about to solder back the screen, and it will be time for us to test the device. We can't test without a screen. First, let me secure the first pin. No. We have a problem of helping hands. These devices move a lot. Let me start from the other end. Okay. Managed to secure 3 pins on this end. And 3 on the other side. That's a good start. I'll apply more flux. They're all well soldered, but I always like to do this with this tiny solder wire. I go on the pins again. That way I know it is perfect. Right there, I got a breach. everything is too dry there. Now it looks good. I just want to do a clean job. I think we're done here. We are done soldering the screen, so I'll clean it. On the inside too, there was so much flux. This is actually a mess. Good. We have soldered back the screen, and if I would want to rate this soldering, it's fairly good. It's not that perfect, but we just hope it works. 32 pins. I've had to solder all of this, and the SIM card slot. My flux is causing so much mess around here. I'm still cleaning. So I will quickly assemble the phone and test, and I'll be back. We're continuing to test the little Samsung phone of yesterday. We couldn't test yesterday because I noticed that the phone had battery issues. I had to discuss with the customer and he was aware of the battery problems of the phone, so I got another battery to test today. And while testing the SIM card slot, we saw that yesterday. So I'll switch on the phone first, and it's switching on. Yes, and it's asking for a SIM card. As you see right there, insert SIM card. It's in French. Insert SIM card. That's the message. So I don't have a compatible carrier SIM card here, but I think if the SIM card reads, we will have to see that the message is gone. The message of installing a SIM card, it has to be gone if the SIM card reads, though we will not have any network because it's not a compatible carrier SIM card, and that's the only SIM card I can find around here. So I'll switch on once more. I've inserted the SIM card. Welcome. And the message is gone. No more message of installing a SIM card. The message is gone. So it's a fix. And I think we have some contacts in the SIM card. So the SIM card successfully read, and we don't have any messages of installing a SIM card anymore. So it is a fix. I'm going to call the customer to pick up. I'm very happy about this fix, and it's actually a challenge. Like I said from the start of the video, it was due to a problem that I had on Facebook. A brother that came out very harsh on me, that I was asking questions about keypad phones, and I still decided to do this video on keypad phones, and I think I will still do videos on keypad phones just to get good at it, because in life it's not good to don't let negative comments rule you, especially when you know what you're doing, and of course it's putting food on your table too. Don't play with that. So I'll keep fixing keypad phones, and let me know what you think in the comment section if you have any questions, and we'll do something else in the next video.